do you see some common leadership challenges? Like, do you come across them pretty regularly for CEOs or other business owners or executives? And how might this process help with that? And I mean, my experience would be well, I guess this is more just of a share, but Rob and I, two very different personalities, and going through this process, I mean, we just kind of laugh at each other like, okay, well, you're all gas, no brake. I'm probably braking gas at the same time. But we've learned how to work together, that if I get stuck, I know where to go to like help me get unstuck. Or if he's got tons of ideas going around, okay, well, I'll go back to TJ and let's bring it down to reality a little bit here. And now we kind of just have fun with it, quite frankly. We just laugh at each other.
So one of the challenges with leadership, and there's multiple, we talk about fallacies in leadership on a regular basis. And one of those is promoting from within. In other words, this is what it ends up happening, TJ. We hire a person and they end up being a great individual contributor. Let's say a salesperson, for example. And I can give you a real world example. I used to work with a guy, incredible salesperson. I would actually go on to sales calls with him to learn closing tactics. That's how good he was. I'm a pretty good salesperson myself. But at the end of the day, he performed at such a high level that we decided to promote him into a management position. Now, this guy was a hunter, pure hunter. He was strategic, decisive. He knew exactly where he was going to go. When he went into sales calls, he knew what his goal was. He knew what his backup goal was, and he knew how to overcome objections incredibly well. Wow. So we decided to translate that into a management role. But here's the thing. When you get pushed into a sales management role, you're no longer the hunter. You're now actually a farmer or motivator or coach of other people. So what I did in promoting this individual was I pulled the control away from him being that individual contributor to now having to spread it across multiple people. And as a result, he ended up becoming a tyrant because he no longer had the control of his own destiny. And what he ended up doing, he ran off his entire sales team that was underneath me. And what I ended up having to do is hire back an entire sales team, which impacted my numbers incredibly that year.
Oh, gosh.
And so these are the types of challenges that leaders will come across when they're like, should I promote this person? Should I promote that person? Because in our brains, we're thinking that's great for culture. When in fact, we have certain employees, they don't want to move up in the organization at all. In fact, they're happy to come in and do the exact same thing every single day and be happy doing it, and not necessarily looking for a promotion, where people like you and me, TJ, we're always looking for more. We're always wanting to take the next step. There is a significant difference.
Yeah, I've learned that lesson the hard way myself, because I don't understand, how are you okay doing the same thing over and over and every day? And I promoted somebody and it didn't work out, and I mean, you live and you learn, but going through this process helps you learn a little faster.
Well, TJ, that goes back to your concept of time. Adam, I don't have time to look at survey results and then take action on it. But you actually just pointed out in that one statement is you live and learn. Well, that learn has a cost.
Yes, it does.